Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the travel industry. We're talking about the hidden tech that decides the price you pay for pretty much everything: flights, hotels, rental cars, and it's all powered by a company you've probably never even heard of, but whose technology you've almost definitely used. So let's dive in and see how this whole thing works. No, really, just think about it for a second. You search for a hotel, you see one price. Your friend searches 5 minutes later from a different computer, and the price is totally different. So what is it? Is it magic? Is it just random? Well, spoiler alert, it's neither. It's actually a super high-stakes digital battle that's happening in real time, and honestly, it's fascinating. And you know what? This battle is only getting more intense because the entire global travel industry is absolutely booming. I mean, just look at these projections. Airlines, hotels, online travel agencies, they're all expecting some really solid growth. And what that means is more competition, and for these companies, every single booking counts. So, this brings us to the core problem for the entire industry today. You can think of it like a massive, constantly changing, super complex puzzle that every single travel company is trying to solve. Yeah, just try to put yourself in their shoes for a minute. How do you price a hotel room in Paris on a random Tuesday in October versus a Saturday in the middle of July? How do you know what your competitors are charging, not just day by day, but second by second? How do you even make sure your hotel shows up on a website like Expedia in the first place? And maybe most importantly, how do you convince somebody like you to book directly with them instead of somewhere else? Well, this is exactly where a company like RateGain comes in. You can think of them as the secret weapon, the behind-the-scenes tech platform that the biggest names in travel, we're talking the giants, rely on to solve that exact puzzle. Okay, so what do they actually do? Well, their whole business, which is really all about helping companies get and keep guests, boils down to three main things: data as a service, or DaaS, distribution, and MarTech, which is just short for marketing technology. Let's break down what each of those really means. Nice and simple. First up, you've got DaaS. Honestly, the best way to wrap your head around this is to think of it like a Bloomberg terminal, for Wall Street. But instead of stocks, it's for travel. It gives airlines, hotels, you name it, a live, up-to-the-second view of what everyone else in the market is charging. This lets them price their own stuff way more intelligently and competitively. Next up is distribution. This is so crucial, but it's totally invisible. It's basically the digital plumbing of the travel world. It's the tech that connects a hotel's own reservation system to hundreds of different booking sites, the Expedias and Booking.coms of the world. It makes sure that when a room gets booked on one site, its availability is updated everywhere else, instantly. No double bookings, no mess. And finally, there's MarTech. This is the smart toolkit that helps these travel companies sign the right customers online. It helps them manage their social media, make their ads smarter, and at the end of the day, get more people to book directly on their own website, which, by the way, is way more profitable for them. Okay, so that's the strategy. It sounds good, right? But does it actually work? Well, we don't have to guess. We can get a really clear answer just by looking at their latest financial report card. This isn't just theory. We've got the hard numbers right here. And right away, the first thing that jumps out is this really steady, consistent growth. Their operating revenue is up year over year. That is exactly what you want to see from a healthy, growing tech company. I mean, they're clearly doing something right. But here's what's really, really interesting on this slide. Look at this number. Almost a 38% jump in new contract wins in just 1 year. This tells you it's not just about keeping their old clients happy, it's about winning over new ones at a crazy impressive rate. The travel industry is pretty much voting with its checkbook, and it is choosing RateGain. And what this chart shows us is their global reach. They are not putting all their eggs in one basket. I mean, yeah, North America is their biggest market, but they have a strong foothold in Europe, and they're growing fast in Asia Pacific. That means they've built this really resilient business that isn't going to get knocked over if one part of the world has a slow year. But steady growth is only half the story. The really exciting part, the thing that's positioning them for the future, is their huge bet on artificial intelligence. This is where the story gets really, really cool. In fact, you don't have to look far. It is right there, front and center in their official vision statement. They don't just call themselves a data company. They call themselves an AI-powered platform. See, this isn't some little side project for them. It is absolutely core to their entire strategy. So what does this AI actually look like in the real world? Okay, check out Viva, their AI voice agent. A guest calls a hotel. The AI picks up and understands what they want. Get this, in one of 18 different languages. It then checks for rooms, it can upsell you on a better view or a spa package, it processes the whole booking, and boom, an email confirmation hits your inbox instantly. We're talking 24/7, flawless customer service. And listen, this isn't just some gimmick. It solves very real, very annoying problems. This quote from an analyst at a huge hotel chain says it all. Their tools are saving teams from that mind-numbing work of downloading endless spreadsheets and trying to make sense of them. That frees them up to, actually make smart decisions faster. Okay, so we've looked at the tech, we've seen the numbers, but what does all of this actually mean for you, the traveler? I mean, why should you care about any of this stuff? Well, because it's a massive, fundamental shift in how the entire travel experience works. The old way, it was all manual price updates, calling a hotel only between 9 and 5, and getting the same one-size-fits-all experience as everyone else. The new way, the AI way, is all about real-time, smart pricing, booking anytime you want, getting offers personalized just for you, and being able to do it in pretty much any language. And here's the kicker. This is not some far-off futuristic concept. It's already here, and it's being used at an absolutely incredible scale. We are talking about 26 of the top 30 hotel chains in the world. The chances are extremely high that the last time you booked a trip, RateGain's tech was working silently in the background, making it all happen. So that kind of leaves us with one last thought to chew on. Given how fast this tech is moving and how many companies are already using it, the next time you pick up the phone to book a hotel or change a flight, you really have to wonder, will you even know if you're talking to a person or to a remarkably smart AI? That line is blurring, and it's happening a whole lot faster than you think.